From Drink.
We're live from Drink Lounge. Everyone can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Jenny and we're sharing a mic here tonight, this afternoon. Jenny is our, I mentioned Jenny in the chat before. Let me make sure that I can still hear myself. Let me turn myself up. And make sure I'm turned up here.
Oh, do we have feedback? I don't think I need that camera.
You might need to mute on your side, Jenny. But anyway, you guys in the chat, let me know how the sound is. There's Jenny. I don't need to add you to the stage. We can all see you here. Are you able to hear?
I could hear it.
Okay, good. Let me see if I can turn my volume up so that I can hear.
I want to look.
I tell you, this thing is really a work in progress here, guys. Let's see. Let me make sure. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. I can't really hear myself. How's it sound?
It sounds good.
See if I can tighten this up a little bit. All right, how's it sound good? All right. Hey, Jenny, so anyway, so I have a show that I want to talk to you about. Hold on, we have a Garian calling on the line here. I'm not sure if he's calling in on our call-in line or what here, but it's kind of interesting, Jenny. Let me cut this down. Hello? Oh, he hung up. Maybe you'll call back. You may call back later. Anyway, so Jenny and I, we're going to be doing a show. I saw you the other night, Jenny, and I said Jenny would be perfect for this show's idea of critiquing my rooms. And I said, Jenny, you're so brutally honest. You would be perfect for the show. You remember that? I saw you the other night.
I do.
And so tomorrow night, we're going to be premiering Jenny Critiques My Room. And I've told you guys about Jenny. How could I describe Jenny? I'll let you describe yourself. Go.
Free spirit.
Very.
I beat to my own drum. Pretty much.
She's being a little bashful here. Jenny, how often do you go? How often have you been to Jamaica?
Oh, I've been going since 1986. I lived there on and off for 10 years.
You know, Jenny, I've heard you speak with the Jamaican patois. Why don't you give the audience a little bit of what they're going to be hearing tomorrow night?
Oh, it's been a minute since I come off the island, so my patois a little rusty. But I plan on going down soon. December.
Oh, Jenny, you're being bashful here. I guess you won't all come out to the show.
What do you want me to say, babe?
You know, Jenny,
they let Buju back in the country a few years early.
Oh, back in Jamaica or back here?
Here.
Oh, yeah. I remember he was put out of the country because of the gay homophobic lyrics or something.
He did some Fed time.
Oh, did he? Well, I didn't know.
Yeah. Narcotics. He got caught with some cocaine.
We have a couple people in the audience. We actually have a couple New Yorkers, I think. Let's see, we got Get Craig, Seven Steel Story. Seven Steel, are you from New York, by the way? Because right now we're live from Franklin Avenue in Brooklyn, right off the 405, I guess 3, 4, 5, all the train lines come here, right? On the green and the red line trains. And so we're here with Jenny, and we're previewing one of our shows that we're going to have coming up tomorrow starting at 9 p.m. We're going to have Jenny, brutally honest, critique my listings and tell me how I can improve them. Add a little sex appeal to the listings so that I attract a higher quality of tenants, particularly the women. You know, I figured Jenny would be great for this. Let me see who we have in the chat here. Let's see. Okay, get Christ there. Yes, we can hear Seven Steel. Seven Steel, you from New York? Is that right? Let's see. Yeah, Seven Steel said he's from Crown Heights. He lives in VA right now. What part of Crown Heights? Are you familiar with what's the street right? That's Lincoln. That's Lincoln Road
Lincoln
right
Place.
there. Lincoln Place. And right here is
St. John's
St.
Place.
John's Place. That's right. And so we're right between Lincoln and St. John's on Franklin Avenue at a bar called Drink Lounge. Let me share where we are so you can kind of get an idea of the ambiance here at Drink Lounge. We got the weed man coming. We got the weed man and the weed lady already in the building. How about it? Let me share the screen. I'll share with you guys where we are today. Here's Drink Lounge right here. You can see that. Let's see, we'll visit it here. Let's see what we got. Let me know if I get too loud. This is where we are. Drink Lounge. Share this text instead. Right here, Drink Lounge. And we may get a visit.
I need a nap.
We may get a visit from the owner at any time. You never know. Anyway, Drink Lounge, Franklin Avenue, 768 Franklin Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. See the phone number here. We take a look at some of the pictures, and here we are. Drink Lounge. Pretty ladies. Some pretty ladies there, Jen. You can't see these pictures here. Well, you probably can on your phone. There's some pretty ladies in here. No one brings out the crowd.
Oh, it's Saturday night tonight.
It is Saturday night. It is. Look at that.
It'll be jumping in here.
We're here early. Like, I wanted you guys to see the work that a bar owner puts in. But he's actually here in the bar, but he's too busy to talk to us, right? He comes across every now and then, but he's a little too busy to talk.
Yeah, they're trying to open the kitchen right now.
That's right. That's right. You know, I mentioned him. You know, Jenny, I mentioned this to him during COVID. I said, man, you should open up.
I did too.
You did too. There you go. See, great minds think alike. That's why I knew you'd be great for the show, Jenny. And I mentioned to him.
I'm like, how do you have a business
go ahead.
and open at 5 in the afternoon?
Right. You remember during COVID, right? They you couldn't stay open late, and you had to close by 10. People only opening at 5. You got 5 hours. But you could open up as pretty much as early as you wanted. So I said, well, hey, man, just open up early. People at home, capture them drinking. They want to get out of the house. Yeah. It made all the sense in the world to me. Yeah. And, you know, that's one of the things I wanted to talk to him about was how he made that decision. I've talked to him about this the other day, how he convinces other partners, you know, he has other partners to, you know, going with a different format, slightly different format. He was telling me that it took some downtime, things like that, for him to reconfigure things. Like right now, you see him working. So from a business owner's standpoint, I wanted to kind of get his perspective. Because so many people want to open up a bar or a lounge. They don't see him in here cleaning toilets like we saw him the other day, right?
You know, he does everything.
Yeah, you know.
And he's been doing that for a while.
He's not a young man either, right?
No.
Well, he's been about 50, right? Give or take.
I think we're the same age.
Yeah, right. You know, give or take, right? And so, you know, he has to do a lot of work, I think, behind the scenes that people come in and they have the drinks that they don't appreciate the hard work behind the scenes. Would you say that's fair?
I didn't hear that part.
I don't think people see the hard work behind the scenes in opening up a bar and running a bar.
No, I don't think they do.
Right. And I think a lot of people, that they saw Norm and the work that he put in behind the scenes before any beer or wine is sold, the hard work will really give you a better picture of the business as opposed to the pictures that we see on his Facebook. That's after all the hard work, all the pretty women showing up. That comes with, you know, after you've done all the hard work, you know, where they're willing to drink out of your glasses and things like that. So anyway, Jenny, let me see if we have any more comments in the audience. Anyone want to call in? I put the call-in number in the panel. Let me put it in there again. Let's see. Anyone want to call in? Yeah, that's right. Give us a like. When will we get the Palantir stream? Oh, that's coming, man. You know, I just had a little bit of an emergency, so I had to travel. And I don't know if you saw one of my other streams. Well, I had a lot of technical difficulties. And Jenny, did I tell you about the stream I did right on St. Anne's down there at the old St. Anne's?
No, but I watched the part.
You didn't see the ending, did you?
Did I see the ending?
Let's hope not. We can move on from that. We can move on from that. Let's see. So we have a guy here say he's from Crown and Franklin, born and raised. You know what it is, Jenny, right? Crown and
Yeah.
Franklin. There you go. And let's see.
What's his name?
He goes by the name of the Seven Steel Story here on YouTube. Let's see. What else we have? Let me see.
We probably
Anyone else?
passed each other on Franklin from time to time.
Oh, there's no way you can pass each other. Let's see if we have any other questions, any other comments. But again, this was just a preview of a show we have coming. John Galt here and Jenny from the block. I should call you Jenny from the block.
That's fine.
I mean, that's very appropriate.
Everyone else does.
You are very much Jenny from the block. Hey, Jenny, anything else you want to tell about yourself? How long you been living here in Brooklyn? Go ahead.
I've been living on Lincoln Place for 19 years, Crown Heights since 91 when I first touched down. Dinkins was mayor. It was a few months before the Crown Heights riots.
So wait a minute, you live here during Dinkins?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, you live here during the riots? The Crown Heights.
Yeah.
What was that like? I didn't even intend to talk about that, but what was that like?
It was pretty intense. I lived on Crown and Nostrand.
Hold on, Jenny. We got a call coming in. Let me see if I can turn the volume up. Hello.
Hey, it works.
Oh, we got Get Crack.
Hey, it's that crack, yeah, yeah.
What's up, Get Crack? What's going on?
Man, I gotta watch the stream yards. There's a delay. Oh, not the stream yards. I mean the YouTube.
You watching on YouTube or you watching on?
Yeah, I know YouTube. Yeah, I'll go. So okay. So this thing does work.
Hey, man,
all right. So
I invested a lot of time, energy, and money in this Get Crack. I was determined to make it work. Jenny, you're able to hear Get Crack?
So can Jenny talk and I can hear her too right now?
Hey, Jenny said something. We're using the same mic.
Hey, who am I talking to?
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So it does work. All right. So Gary and Guy working. All right.
Yeah. Hey, all of us. It was a collective effort. Your advice about the hardware was very important. To be honest with you, because that really is what made it work. The Rodecaster Pro. I'm not getting paid for this, guys, but if you want to get into streaming, get the Rodecaster Duo Mini. Start off as cheap as you can get and work your way up. It's a very good product, and you can get do what I did. Take my advice and get it used. Find you one used. Better.
So it was the headphones, right? You just had to get headphones and all that.
That's right. I had to get the headphones so I can hear it.
Oh man, yeah.
Crazy. And so I kept everything in line. So it's like Rode headphones, Rode podcast. You know what? And you know what's crazy? Check this out.
All right.
I can show you this right here. Let me show you this right here. I even went to the store in Manhattan, if you can believe that, and bought a. Can you guys see this? Let's see. Bought a Rode.
Man, that whole AI like cam thing too you got going. What is this stuff?
But you know what? I just didn't bring my updated camera, but I have an updated camera. There's a week man just walked in.
Oh man. Oh man. You went from 0 to 1,000 kilometers an hour, bro. It's like you got everything.
Hey, get on camera, Jason. You want to get on camera? Come on. We got Jason right here, another drink regular right here.
Jason, the other guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
You want to go
I had
on for a
Jason
minute?
in my head, right? I had Jason in my head. What's up, man? What's going on? Well, you want to get on my side or you want to get on her side? Anyway, oh, I don't believe that. Oh,
Oh, this is great.
hey, this is pretty slick. Anyone else want to call in? Anyone want to jump on the link? You can talk.
How are you gonna be there streaming?
I don't know, not very long. I'm about to head down to DC because I don't know if anyone, yeah, here's a good time to preview a show.
Mm-hmm.
MFB called me this morning, right? And he says, man, he had been texting me the past couple of days. You guys look at my upcoming streams, and MFB is on the tail, hot and heavy, of a cheating, lustrous Saudi Arabian woman deep down in the, not the bayou, but the Bible building.
What?
Yeah.
It's Saudi Arabian woman?
A Saudi Arabian woman, a Saudi man.
Oh.
Listen to this. A Saudi man is thinking about marrying this woman, but he had some doubts about it. He has money, and somehow Mississippi. And I'm not going to give away too many details, but MFB put a GPS tracker on the man's car that the woman uses. And hold on, here we have producer one. Producer one, come on, man, don't come up here playing games. If you're a porn bomber, we're going to throw you down. Jenny, I don't know if you know this, but there are porn bombers that will come on your side and like show their feet, their ass, having sex, doing anything. Seriously, if you can believe that, right? And so someone just jumped up. I don't recognize the name, but he very well could be a porn bomber. So if anyone is familiar with producer one, let us know. Otherwise, I won't let him. Well,
I haven't heard.
We're gonna take a chance. Let's take a chance on producer one. How about that?
Oh man,
we'll take a chance on producer one. Hey, what's up, producer one? What's going on? See, you're on mute, producer one. What's up? See, we got it. Can you hear this clown right here? Can you hear this? See, it's always somebody. Got a lot of time. I think it's a lot of loners and things like that. Let me add him back to say, see what it is. What's up, producer one? You're live. We're live from Drink Lounge. What do you have to say? You have any questions from Jenny? Any questions for Jenny? Any questions for myself? You got any questions about Drink Lounge? You want to come out and have a drink? Pull up if you're in Brooklyn. Yeah, this guy must be. Call back when you get your microphone unmuted. You're on mute. All right, we'll leave him up. But yeah, get cracked. Yeah, we got the audio working here. We got the video working here, and there are one or two more things we're gonna do. Get cracked. I'm gonna add another microphone so Jenny and we don't have to share a mic, right? And then
yeah, right.
Probably another what do I need? Another headphone so that Jenny can hear the show with the headphones, because right now she's logged in.
So Jenny and you are going to go location to places and like houses and then start critiquing everything?
Yeah, it's going to be virtual. I'm going to show them on my screen, and then Jenny is going to give me some honest, brutal, more than likely, feedback on the show, on the listen. So that's kind of how the show is going.
I'll let him know.
Okay.
Chic or shit.
Well, Jenny, as I told you, I think, most of the people that book my listings, they're coming there to have sex with a woman. Right? And so it needs to be comfortable woman, get in bed with this guy, right? I can tell you some funny stories, sometimes they'll come there with the woman and the woman doesn't want to put out for whatever reason, right?
Is that why the Airbnb reviews are going down, man? No.
If the woman doesn't put out and he's paying for the room, like, you're gonna get a 1-star review. It doesn't matter how nice the place is. So we need to convince these women, Jenny, right, to put out, right? And one of the ways, so one of the ways we're gonna tell us the show is convince these women, to whatever, however you want to finish that sentence.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
This is going to be like a home renovation type show with a little bit of levity. I hope HB is able to join sometimes, and we're going to have HB and Jenny will be a hell of a pair together. But HB, I think he'll be available maybe on Monday, so we'll be back to trucking on Mondays. But this is going to be a preview tonight. But back to the MFB show. So a Saudi Arabian man hired DJ MFB, and DJ MFB put a GPS on the man's car. The man is out of the country, right? And so he has hired MFB. MFB has a tracker on the man's car. The man not only is driving the paramour, the boyfriend, is driving this rich Saudi man's car, bringing his kids over to this man's home. And then you know what the kicker is? MFB tracked the guy to the ghetto in Yazoo City, Mississippi. So any of you guys, if you Google Yazoo City, Mississippi, it's a very, very black town. And here's this Saudi Arabian woman and her paramour paddling around in this real black, low country Delta city in Mississippi, cheating on her rich husband. So you just let your mind run wild on what might happen when this man gets a report from DJ. What do you think about that, Jenny?
He might end up in the swamp.
She might, both of them. They both very well might end up in the swamp. Yeah. You never know. It's very interesting, though. So DJ MFB is going to give us all.
Did they get found out?
Well, he's writing his report now, so he's put a GPS track on it. He has pictures of the man coming into the man's home while he's out of the country with his children. He has pictures and GPS tracking data tracking this man driving this other man's car, the man who hired DJ MFB, going down into the low country black neighborhood of Yazoo City, Mississippi.
He might just cut her off
Like,
and let her stay there.
There's going to be some cutting involved. That is. There's going to be some cutting involved. That is for sure. Let me see. We're going to take a couple more questions.
Another Khashoggi.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. His head was good. Did they do that in D.C. or New York? Was that here?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's right. There was Saudi Arabia.
I think it was Saudi embassy.
Somebody, yeah, that is correct. So anyway, let me see if we got a couple more comments in the audience. Yeah, Jenny, yeah, she's going to be the new co-host on a show. What do you think of a good title? Make this house sexy.
Oh, you don't even have a title?
Well, you know, I was thinking tentatively, make this room sexy. But that's probably not provocative enough. It needs to be something like.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, all right. We have a little bit of
Come up
time.
with something.
I mean, we
tomorrow.
can always change the title at any given point in time. Let's see. Someone says we should title it perfumes. Oh, someone says perfumes, flowers, warm pictures, pillows, fluffy comforter. Maybe. Yeah. I do
There's
agree with
too
that.
much.
Well, you know, we already have, or perfumes we don't have. In some rooms we do have some artificial flowers. The pictures we probably extend to update those. And we're gonna do some review shows too. So after you give me a critique, I'll do some of the stuff you mentioned. We'll come back and take a look at them. And depending on if I get some Airbnb reviews, I made some things on book on Airbnb, then we'll we can show the Airbnb reviews if people show. Come on, man, get on camera. There's not a lot of people here now. No one's gonna dox you, bro. Here you go. We can see the camera. I should have put the AI camera on you to check track you. Right.
You want to hear?
No. I'll be back.
Hey, well, you.
No, I'll be back.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
All right. Let's see. Perfume. What do you think, Jenny? You want to give us a little preview? Without even seeing the rooms, you're gonna go into blind, so you don't have time to prepare yourself. What do you think about this guy saying perfumes, flowers, warm pictures, and things like that?
Got to shorten it. Too much.
Yeah, it's too much going on. No, not for the title, but I think he's talking about things to do for a listing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Maybe we can do some artificial flowers or flowers that don't have to be watered as well. That's always a problem. When someone stays for a long time, they're not going to water the flowers. So, but we'll work around that. Maybe we even do some
Yeah, fresh flowers.
Jenny, do you think you could do a room catering to LGBT people?
Do a what?
Do you think you, you think you could help me do a room catering to the LGBT crowd? You think that would be fun?
It depends. Women or men?
How about men? Which would you prefer to do? Men or women?
Women.
The women. Why women? You don't want to visualize the men tearing each other's ass up.
Pretty much.
What's up, North? Can we get North in for 1 minute? Look at this man, so damn busy. He won't even come on camera.
Working for you right now.
The man won't even come on camera and tell you so damn busy. Like, you people that want to open up a club, man, you got to really see this guy working. It may change your mind. That's for sure. Anyway, I think it's a good preview for the show. Jenny, what you think? I'm excited about it tomorrow.
Yeah, and you could theme, if you have more than one room, you could theme them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kinky room.
Yeah.
You could have the flower and perfume room.
You know what?
You could have the trapeze room.
Hey, you guys tell us in the chat, what should we start off with? Kinky? What, classy lady sexy? Whorish lady sexy? You know, some of these people, again, I have rooms in the hood, Jenny, where you're dealing with hood women. And so their desires are a little bit different than,
You think?
yeah. You know, in terms of what they're looking for, right? A nice, classy woman, she may not watch TV. You don't even have to have a TV in that room. But hood women may want big TV. They can watch
Screen
TV.
projector.
Oh, yeah, something like that. Something like that, you know. That
Pornhub.
it really make her. And one of the things I wanted to do was, could we have position mirrors? I wanted to see where the guests that come to see themselves having sex.
Yeah,
That's perfect. That's exactly what I want.
You know, I've asked him, what's his name again? Not Jason, but
Raul.
Raul. I didn't want to say Raul, that'd be so stereotypical. But I've talked to Raul about hanging mirrors on the ceiling, but he didn't suggest it. He kept talking about points of failure, right? But if we could get them on the wall, and he suggested maybe like angle, it would be safer, and it'd be like a sex room. Come on, Noah, come say hello to the people, man. Oh, wait, how much time? Hey, Raul, come for a second. Hey, do you remember when I talked? Come for a second. So you get on the screen. Do you remember when I talked to you about creating that sex room and all about the mirror? No, the camera's right here. The camera. Was it you or Jason? I talked to you about the mirrors and creating like a sex room and had the mirrors. I think you were saying.
Not me.
But you saying hanging the mirrors on the wall creates like a point of failure. It may have been Jason. It may have been. It was either you or Jason.
I mean, I can see the appeal. Probably Jason.
Do you have a lot of mirrors in your house?
I have a lot of mirrors.
It was you then, because I knew it was either one of you.
I'm hanging them.
But I mentioned to you, like Raul is in construction, right?
I'm just.
Raul, you're in construction, right?
Yes.
And so Raul does construction. So I always ask
I'm
you,
a student.
right? Well, you know, he's in the real estate construction. You know how to do things, right? With your hands, you know how to build things, right? Everybody is modest here on camera. But anyway, so I remember talking to you about like putting mirrors all over so people could have themselves.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't put mirrors up, I mean, there is an appeal for some, but then others, may not want to see themselves naked.
Well, we're appealing to the people that want to see themselves naked. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that, Janet? We're appealing to the people. Hey,
I have a lot of mirrors.
you see all these women walking down the street.
I got a mirror right in front of my bed.
You see all these women in Franklin Avenue walking down the street with their bellies hanging out. Like, I don't think people are ashamed anymore of showing their body. Right? Would you say this, Jen?
Yeah, I think people are more body positive and they don't care.
Yeah, no way.
I know I don't. Jamaica did that.
Is that right?
Though.
What?
They like big women.
They like. Well, you're not.
They like little women. They like any. They love us all. It's not like America. I'm not too sure how men feel about us here anymore.
Hey, they let it be known what they want in Jamaica up front, right?
Yeah, well, you know what you're getting too.
Hey guys, we gotta get Craig on the phone. Anyone else gonna call in? We could actually patch you in on three-way. We can have some back and forth banter with get Craig and whoever wants to call in. Let me put the number or the link in the banner. We give you guys a couple more minutes, but again, this is just a preview here for what I think is going to be a great show. Some interesting content coming tomorrow. You guys can ask Jenny all of your questions that I know is percolating through your heads right now. You can ask her these questions, and she will answer them with brutal honesty. Matter of fact, we're going to talk about the Crown Heights riot at some point. What do you think about it? Yeah.
There was a lot of running back and forth. That's all I saw.
What's the craziest thing you saw during the Crown Heights riot? What do you remember most?
How long it lasts. It was just felt like all day. Gunshots.
Really? Now, was this Yusef Hawkins? Anyone in the chat
Yes.
knows it was Yusef Hawkins, right? Now, Yusef Hawkins was the one that ran over a car. Was that Yusef Hawkins' Crown Heights riot?
Yeah,
Anyone
it
in
was
the
a
chat
little,
know?
yeah. And Abby Halberstam, the ramp that goes to the Brooklyn Bridge, because they killed a Jewish man like a week later, and he got the ramp named after him.
So what happened was they hit a Jewish guy, and the Jewish ambulance came to pick
They
him up.
killed a little boy, the Jewish community.
They ran
I'm
him
not
over
sure.
something.
They ran over a little black boy.
Right.
And I think they weren't charged. And then there was retaliation, and they beat up a Jewish guy. He died. So, you know, it was a racially charged,
Yeah.
ethically.
Yeah. I definitely remember that. You know, we may do a talk about that. You can tell us all about that. What your thoughts were about David Jenkins and things like that. We got some drilling in the background. As I told you, they're always working here, always working to make the experience a little bit better every time you come. I think this is a good point to end off on. Thank you, Jenny, and I'm looking forward to it tomorrow
Thanks
night.
for
9
having
p.m.,
me,
guys. Hey, and you guys tune in tonight. DJ MFB and I, we're going to expose. Well, he's going to expose a love triangle down in the Bible Belt of Mississippi. If you can believe that, right? Among Saudi Arabian people. This is going to be interesting. And the things he was telling me leading up to this, I can't wait myself. So anyway, thank you guys for joining.
Thank you
Thank you
for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. I wish no one.
All right.
Yeah, what's up, Kid Craig? Head out.
So you guys can tell NFB tonight, and Jenny's back tomorrow.
Jenny's back tomorrow.
That it?
Tomorrow night.
All right.
Hey, Jenny, can we put your cash up tomorrow? Oh, you know, one more thing, Jenny, I wanted to tell you. Have you been down to the shelter at in Crown Heights? In Clinton Hill? So I went down to the shelters in Clinton Hill, 47 Hall Street. You know what it is?
I know where it is.
Okay. Yeah. How often do you go down there? Probably not very often.
Actually, I drive that way to Flushing to get on the
that's right,
bridge.
that's right. It's
So
right by the
I
beach.
know what you're talking about, the migrants.
The migrants, yeah. So I went down there yesterday or the day before yesterday. Man, it is really, really amazing. I'm really surprised that the New Yorkers are allowing this to just go on like this. It's really
It's
amazing.
all over, from here to Harlem to the Bronx.
Yeah. But I mean, this was the most I've ever seen. The Roosevelt Hotel had a lot.
Have you been to the Lower East Side?
Where are they in the Lower East Side? And these are all great areas that they seem to be putting these people. That's very interesting. But yeah, so one of these days we're actually, you know, we may talk about that. Like the Crown, you know, hey guys, what do you think? The Crown Heights riots from a very, Jenny, would you say you kind of woke? You're liberal, right, Jenny?
Long time.
You don't like Trump, right? Is that fair?
No,
You wouldn't vote for Trump.
no.
You'd vote for, let's say, de Blasio over Trump. Is that fair? If de Blasio was a Democrat nominee and Trump was a Democrat nominee, which one would you vote?
Oh, de Blasio.
De Blasio, right? And Biden, Kamala versus Trump, who are you voting for? If you had
The lesser of two evils.
right, so if you had to pick one of the two, which would you vote for? I just want to pick Kamala, right? And what do you think about Kamala, by the way?
I think they're all puppets. I think whoever got the most money's gonna win.
Yeah,
I don't even think my vote matters.
Yeah, I hear you. But
It's an evil empire, and it's gonna keep on doing what it's doing.
there you go.
There's never any solutions to the problems. It's just the same shit over and over.
Anyway, Jenny, I think you're going to be a great addition to the show. I think people are going to love you, Jenny. All right, guys. Since we don't have any more comments or questions.
So the only thing is like we gotta have a background story. How did you guys meet and all that one day, huh?
Drink lounge.
Drink over here. And it's back. Oh, shit. Get correct. You just reminded me. So I went down to this migrant shelter. You see my memories all. I'll go down one road and get. And so it's all these black people working in the front lines. So I went around the corner to a pizza shop, and a black guy walks in. And I forget his name, but I have it in my phone here, and I can show it to you. And he says, "Hey, man, I talked to him. I said, hey, man, I would love to interview you, just to get, some insider point of view of what's going on." I saw him come out of the shelter. He works for something called New York Health and Hospitals or something like that. You guys can Google that in the chat. New York City Health and Hospitals. You've probably seen people with those shirts. Anyway, so he said, "Hey, man, I'm willing to come on with a mask on anonymously. I want to tell my story because this ain't right, right? These people are, they're getting everything." And if my memory serves me correctly, his mother is an illegal migrant or legal or something, but he was saying to me that she doesn't get these kind of benefits that these people are getting. And so here he is working for the system, basically enabling his replacements. Right? It's very interesting. So we're going to have him on tomorrow. Let me see. Tomorrow, I can tell you, tomorrow he sent me a message and he says, tomorrow at 12, maybe, he says, call me at 12, so maybe we do it about 1 o'clock tomorrow. I think that's going to be amazing that if we can get an insider perspective, someone that works inside the migrant, because they're very, very protective. You can't go down and start taking pictures. They have people come out and tell you, you need to move. You need to go across the street on a public sidewalk. Right? So very interesting. Very interesting.
I take my dog out to Floyd Bennett Park.
That's what they had in migrant.
Have you seen the tents out
I
there?
have not seen it,
It's
but I heard about it.
insane.
Well,
And they run them back and forth with school buses.
What do you mean running back and forth with school buses?
They have school buses. If the kids that go to school.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. And so anyway, we're going to have some very interesting stuff coming up. Some topics that I think will be very provocative and informative. Is that the word? Yeah, informative as well. Yes. You guys tune in tonight, and going forward. We're going to have some great content. Okay. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Later.